Hello everyone, welcome back again. As you all know that the date sheets for upcoming GATE 2023 examination is already out. However, most of the students are still confused about how to prepare for GATE Life Sciences exam as they have to cover whole syllabus in a short period of time. So don't worry, if you really want to prepare for GATE Life Sciences exam and if you have less time, then follow all these tips and strategies that I'm going to share with you in this particular video. All you have to do is just stay tuned and connected till the last part of this video because these tips will be beneficial if you have a few months time or if you have few days for your exam preparation. So let's start with the video and see the strategies for the preparation of this GATE Life Sciences exam. So let's choose how to prepare for this exam in a short period of time. So before coming to the strategies, it is very important for all GATE aspirants to analyze what is the time that is remaining for the exam. So it is very important for you all to come out from CSIR panic zones or other panic zones. As you all have given CSIR exam and you have matched your answer key, now you will be waiting for your results and you will be in a dilemma whether you will be qualifying CSIR exam or not. So you all have to come out from all those panic zones and analyze the time that is remaining for the exam. So the time remaining is very less, so it's very crucial to get ready for the exam preparation. So coming to the strategies first. So before starting with the exam preparation, it is very important you should know the exam pattern as well as the marking scheme of the GATE Life Sciences exam. So the exam is conducted in a CBT mode, that is for a 3 hours time duration. And the section that is asked in GATE Life Sciences exam is General Aptitude for 15%, Chemistry is asked for 25%, Biology 2 sections you have to attempt out of 5 sections and this constitute 30%. So total 100% syllabus in which General Aptitude, Chemistry and 2 Biology sections you have to attempt. What are the type of questions that are being asked in GATE Life Sciences exam? So it is multiple choice question, multiple select question as well as numerical ability question where you have to assign a numerical value for the question that is asked. And what are the design of question? How the examiner frames this question? It is just framed to test your application knowledge, your analytical skill, your comprehensive knowledge as well as your conceptual skills. Now coming to the marking scheme. So there are mainly 3 sections. First is General Aptitude, second is Chemistry and the third is Biology where you have to select 2 sections out of given 5 sections. So for General Aptitude, the total number of questions that are asked is 10. So total 5 questions are asked for 1 mark and 5 questions are asked for 2 marks. That means 5 into 1 is 5 and 5 into 2 is 10. So total number of questions asked is 10 and the total marks that is allocated to General Aptitude is 15 marks. What is for Chemistry? The total number of questions that are asked is 15. 5 questions for 1 marks and 10 questions for 2 marks. That means total marks is 25. And in Biology section, there will be 5 sections and you have to attempt any 2. So again, you will be getting 10 questions for 1 marks and 10 questions in both the syllabus or you can say in both the sections for 2 marks. So total marks will be 60. And the total marks for this GATE Life Sciences examination will be 100 marks. So you can say this is the maximum marks. So now let's see how to set a study schedule as per the priority. Now here you need to set the priority as per the important chapters like what is the total number of questions that are asked from those chapters, what is the weightage, what is the difficulty level. So you have to determine time as per the priority. So now if you see about 120 days are left for the examination. So if you take it from October 13, let's say till Feb 10. So December we are having 31 days, so January 31 days. So near about 120 days are left for the examination. Now you have to dedicate a good time slot for each subject. Now let's see what should be the study schedule or you can say the time slot for each subject that you have to dedicate for your preparations. So this is the time slot. So for general aptitude, you can just dedicate some 10 days of your preparation. Chemistry, again 10 days. Now coming to the biology syllabus. So the first section is biochemistry. So you can dedicate some 20 days of your preparation. For botany, again 20 days. Microbiology 20 days. Zoology 20 days. And food technology I'm not considering here because most of the students, they go for any 2 section out of 4 given section, that is biochemistry, botany, microbiology or zoology. And for recall and revision, again 10 days, and PYQs practice for the last 10 days. And now if you are preparing for only 2 subjects, let's say you have made your choice and now you are preparing only for botany or zoology, or let's say biochemistry or botany. So now you can just shift this time and make it to 20 plus 20, that is 40 days. Because now you are preparing specifically for 2 subjects, not for 4 subjects. So you can use, or you can just dedicate this all 40 days for your biochemistry, botany or biochemistry or zoology, and just extrapolate it according to your need of preparation. So now coming to the third strategy, that is you should always be knowing and you should be having a very good idea about the GATE syllabus. Now there are 3 sections: general aptitude, chemistry, that is segment P, as well as life sciences syllabus, that is from section Q to U. That means 5 sections are being asked. Section Q is biochemistry, R is botany, S is microbiology, T is zoology, and U is food technology. So coming to the general aptitude, so here you have to focus for verbal aptitude or as well as numerical ability. So this includes your English grammar, your general skills, your sentence completion, word groups, critical reasoning, numerical computation, etc. Coming to the biochemistry part, here you can see the fundamentals of life, that is similar to Unit 1 of CSIR. Again, enzyme kinetics, that is biochemistry. Biophysical method, that means you have to learn Unit 13 of CSIR. Biophysical method, like all techniques and methods that are used in biology, like spectroscopy, electrophoresis, what is centrifugation, chromatography, etc. Cellular biology, that means Unit 2, you have to complete under biochemistry section. Fundamental processes such as Unit 3, and immunology, which is a part of Unit 4, that is cell communication and signaling. Under botany syllabus, you have to focus on the basics as well as advanced concepts of plant physiology. So you have to cover all in and outs of plant physiology here. So by microbiology, you have to focus on microorganisms, how to isolate them, what should be the sterilization condition for their growth, what should be the culture media, what is prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell, what is microbial growth, its kinetics, and all the numericals related to microbiology. Here you have to focus on microbial genetics as well, and you have to learn the mode of action of all antibiotics that are needed to inhibit or stop the growth of microorganism. Also, you have to focus on microbial ecology. So this is all about microbiology section. Coming to the zoology part, that includes Unit 8 of CSIR, that is genetics part, and also you have to learn about evolution here. Evolution and ecology, as well as animal behavior, that is included in evolution as well. So here you have to focus on animal diversity, evolution, genetics, biochemistry and molecular biology, what is a gene expression in eukaryotes, and here you have to learn for regulation part as well. Parasitology and immunology, again developmental biology, that is Unit 5 of CSIR. So this is all about zoology syllabus. So we have seen what is the syllabus for biochemistry, botany, microbiology as well as zoology. For food technology, you have 4 major subparts like food chemistry and nutrition, food microbiology, food products technology as well as food engineering. If you want to learn details of these parts, so you can just go to the or visit the GATE website, and there you will find the complete syllabus for GATE. So chemistry, here you have to learn for 8 to 9 important topics, or you can say subparts like atomic structure and periodicity, structure and bonding, what is SPDF block elements, what is chemical equilibrium, what is electrochemistry, what is reaction kinetics, thermodynamics, structure relative reactivity correlation, and the most important is chemistry of biomolecule. And if you see this chemistry of biomolecules means you have to focus for the structure and function of carbohydrate, protein, amino acid, lipids. So don't you think this part again is similar to CSIR Unit 1, that is biochemistry? So just now you have written CSIR, so means it will be a great help for you, or like you have prepared all of your things for CSIR, so it will be a great help for GATE Life Sciences preparation. So now see what should be the perfect and best study material for the preparation of this GATE. So here I have mentioned two of the study materials. So either you can go for standard books or subject related online lectures and video. So if you are going for standard books, suppose if you are studying biochemistry, so you should always stick to one of the reference book, let's say Nelson, Cox, Lallinger, or Voigt and Voigt. So always stick to any one of the reference book of your choice for a subject. It's not like you are taking all those reference books simultaneously and studying that particular topic. So, or you can go for subject related online lectures and videos. So now the second question you may ask, ma'am, what should be the standard books for the preparation of general aptitude, chemistry, biochemistry, microbiology, botany, zoology, any parts? So very soon I'm going to come up with another video that is solely for the reference book that is needed for the preparation of life sciences. So just stay tuned and connected with the channel Biotecnika. Now once you are done with all your study, now it's a time to analyze your preparation through mock test papers or previous year question papers. So here you have to collect previous year question paper for last 10 years. And this time IIT Kanpur is the organizing institute. So you have to check which year IIT Kanpur has conducted the exam, because that will give you a real idea, or you can say analysis you can do, like what type of questions are being asked, what is the pattern of question that IIT Kanpur asks. This helps you to understand the level of questions and chapters that are asked in exam, and also gives an idea about the pattern of question that is asked in exam. Now let's come to the tips that you need to qualify for this GATE Excel exam. Now here I have classified tips into three. The first tip is the tips that you need to follow while you are studying. The second is tips that you need to follow while you are solving PYQs. And the last is the most important tip. So now coming to the tip number 1, that is the tips that you need to follow while studying. So the first tip is study should always be point wise. So as you know that the GATE exam questions, they are very direct. So hence you are advised to study any concept to the point, since learning any concept in a detailed manner will always consume your lot of time. The second tip is make points while studying. So when you are about to start your preparation, always read the topic that you are going to learn and understand. Suppose if you are studying about GPCR, first read full topic and make the pointers after that. So for making the pointers, you can include bullets, numbering, advanced symbols, or you can either do mind mapping. So mind mapping is a diagrammatic representation to represent any answers in a simpler, or you can say in a creative way. So you can include mind mapping also. The third is concentrate more on facts, information, statistics, specific points, figures, and legends. So here I have mentioned you have to prepare all your things with standard books. So while you will be preparing, you will come across many facts, information, any statistics, specific points, figure, as well as the information that is mentioned below these figures, which are called as legends. So here you have to focus on all these things, because you may expect a direct question from this area. Fourth is make tricks to remember any fact. So while you are studying, you are always advised to make any short tricks or any kind of mnemonics, so that you can retain that concepts for a longer period of time. You can also incorporate like flashcards or any kind of sticky notes, so that you can make your study even more fun and in a creative way. The fifth is keep the things only you need while studying. So generally what happens when a student sit for study, they will take all their gadgets, like they will take their phones, they will take their laptops, tablets along with them while studying, which constantly distract them. So you should not keep all these things along with you, because it is only going to lose your concentration, and your concentration will be affected. So you should keep all those things that are really needed to study. Like you can keep your notebooks, you can keep your stationery like color pens, or you can keep your pens, sketch pens, or syllabus Excel syllabus, GATE Life Sciences syllabus, or if you are solving question, that you can keep your question paper. And also the things that you are needing while your preparation, you should keep at one place. It is not like you are keeping it here and there and then you are getting a back and searching for those things in between and you are leaving your study. So always keep all those things in one place. The sixth is, do not take frequent or longer breaks while studying. So it is always advised by the experts that we can take breaks in between while we are studying. But it is not at all mentioned how many breaks we can take and what should be the time duration per break. So ideally, if you are studying for 1 hour, you can take 15 minutes break. Let's say if you are studying for 1 hour, so you can study for 45 minutes and 15 minutes break you can take. If you want, then only you can take a break. It is not like mandatorily you have to take a break. So if you want, you can do a continuous study at well. Or if not, you can study for 45 minutes and 15 minutes break is allowed. So these are all tips that you need to keep in your mind while you are studying any topic or any concept. Now let's come to the most important thing, that is tips while solving PYQs. So the very first type of question that is asked in GATE examination is match the following question, and that is the most easiest question that is asked in exam, I would say. So here, what are the tips and tricks that you need to follow while you are solving match of the following question? So firstly, you have to go through the sentence carefully because you are getting two columns, column 1 and second, or let's say column A and B. Now you have to find the connection. What is the connection between column 1 and column 2? Now you have to choose the option and which are the nearest one. Once you are getting one option correct, you can just reach to the final answer. And now if you are getting two options correct, again you can repeat the procedure and repeat it for the next option. The second type of question that is asked is combination based statement. Here you have to select the combination of a statement like A and D correct, A and B correct. So for all these questions, what you have to do? You have to just use the elimination method for solving the question. Like you have to read the statement first. Any one statement you have to read it first and find out whether it is right or wrong. And then check the question if it is asked correct or incorrect. And if you are able to reach to the final answer, then it's good. And if not, then you have to read the second statement and you have to repeat the procedure. So find one statement and check in the option if it's right or wrong. And similarly, you have to check for other options too. So the third type of question that is asked is statement related question. Now here are some tips and tricks that you have to follow while solving these type of questions in exam. So firstly, you have to use your basic knowledge and concepts. Suppose the question is about, let's say, GPCR again. So you have to recall what you have learned for GPCR, what are the steps involved. Observe the question at least twice. You have to check what is asked in question. You have to read the question at least twice and check what they ask for. Always read smaller statement first. You have to read the smaller statement first and make a conclusion whether it is correct or incorrect. Why you have to read a smaller statement first? Because it will save a time. So you can go for other questions as well. Go through the option. Now once you have read that smaller statement, just go through the option and use the elimination method. If needed, repeat the procedure. If not, you can just reach to the final answer after reading just a smaller statement. Now, what are the things you should keep in your mind while solving this type of question? Suppose if you are getting the absolute statement or let's say absolute term, most of the times they are incorrect. How? Because they have always exclusively, never, all, cannot type of terms in questions. So most of the time these absolute terms, the statement itself is incorrect. About possible statement, they are most of the time correct. As you can see, can be, might be, should be, possibly type of term in a question. Most of the time these are correct. Contradictory statement, like some statement it says it cannot do and some statement it is saying it can do. So both of these statements are contradictory. Here you have to use your basic knowledge and make out the correct option if it cannot do or if it can do. So here you have to select which one is right, only then you will be reaching to the right answer. So if you are not knowing anything, but if you are knowing the absolute statement, most of the time they are incorrect and possible statement are correct, then you can reach to the final answers. Now the fourth type of question that is asked in exam is numerical ability type. So what formula you need to recall to solve all these questions? So the first is specific growth rate. The second is free energy change. The third is colony forming unit, Beer-Lambert law, Mendelian genetics, fold purification and percentage recovery, Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, multiplicity of infection, plasmid digestion, as well as turnover number and specific activities. So if you are learning all these formula and practicing PYQs, it will be a great help for you, and you will be able to solve numerical ability type of questions as well in GATE Life Sciences exam. And the last question is direct question, where you are getting a direct question and you have to select one word, or if you are not knowing answer, you cannot solve this question. So here the repeated questions are asked like microbial genetics part, complementation part, as well as additive questions are sometimes asked like it is from gene cloning. So all these questions I have mentioned what should be the tips and tricks to solve these PYQs, from numerical ability type questions, direct questions, a statement based question, whether it is combination based question, and the last match the following question. Now coming to the third tip that you have to follow throughout your preparation, whether you are preparing for GATE exam, GATE Life Sciences, GATE BT, CSIR exam, that is sleep well and eat healthy. So you have to take a sound sleep of 6 to 7 hours. You have to eat healthy fruits, vegetables, and also you have to include fruit juices in your diet, and also go for a physical exercise and meditation that will really improve your physical and mental fitness, and also help you to come out from any kind of depression and exam stress. So this is all about the strategies and the tips that you need to follow for your GATE Life Sciences preparation. So now I have come to the end of my session, and I hope the information that I shared you was beneficial. And if you really like it, and if you found the information was beneficial, do hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, that is Biotecnika. Also share this link to your friends, because many of them will be writing this GATE Life Sciences exam, so that also they will be getting these strategies and they will be benefited. So thank you so much for your time and patience. Meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care, have a nice day, keep learning.